Hey guys, welcome back to the X-Files. I have some sad news. This episode is called Grotesque, which makes me have a little bit of fear for what is to come. I don't think we're in for a very nice episode. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Cats. Well, there goes one of them. You saw a cat today, so you can tick that off your list. But, you know, we haven't had anything gross for a while. The grossest thing that we had, if you ignore the cockroaches, because they were pretty gross, was, look, Too Shy to me is still, it's disgusting. I'm looking for something that can knock Too Shy out of the water. So maybe this is it. Maybe this is it. Let's get watching. Oh, nice. I enjoy art. I like painting, drawing, colouring in. Everyone's very busy. Oh wow, that's beautiful. Isn't he talented? Funny vibes, but he's a good artist. Oh! That's not the guy! Oh wow. Maybe the demon is like the model's alternate form. Oh no, you don't paint with that. Oof. Yep, I knew he'd start to use his blood as a new medium to paint with. Dude.
That's all for tonight. If you haven't finished, you'll have more time with Peter next week.
Oh, but that's just a statue. That's not real. Unless the guy can paint things to manifest and be real. Oh, damn. Oh, it's got a pencil. Oh, wow. I'm pretty sure in the key lock was like a broken pencil. It's the guy that was painting the picture.
FBI! Now bust out! Get a warrant for your arrest! You understand each of these rights that I have explained to you? Do you wish to give up your right to remain silent?
Oh, he's biting the...
He bit me! Son of a bitch bit me like a dog!
What's wrong with him though? He seems to draw the same demon over and over. That's the murder weapon. Have blood on it. Yeah. Okay, look, I think that there is more to this than first glance shows. Obviously, what everyone is thinking is that the artist did it, right? But I don't think so. I don't think that's actually the case. I think he's like maybe possessed by this demon thing that he keeps drawing. And I think that the demon comes into him and then he murders. And he is unaware of what's happening.
John Mostow, unemployed house painter, divorced, no children. He came to the U.S. from Uzbekistan during Perestroika. Failed to mention on his INS application that he spent the better part of his 20s in an insane asylum.
Oh.
He was arrested last week for the serial murders of at least 7 men. Was there a signature or a defining M.O.?
Death was caused by massive blood loss due to facial mutilation.
The level of violence and overkill here would suggest the work of a very angry individual.
Or individuals, if you count the spirit Mostow says possessed him during the murders. When a 19-year-old male was found dead 6 miles from here with an identical set of facial wounds.
A copycat?
The details of the mutilations were never released, and Mostow's been in custody for 5 days.
Yep, it's a spirit. It's a spirit possession.
You have a nice soft bunk, sir. Why aren't you using it?
Because he's been working. What is it? What is this thing?
It killed those men.
Does it have a name? Does it have a name to go with that face?
All men know its name.
What do you call it? Satan? The devil?
Or maybe it's just the name of your accomplice.
I had no accomplice.
You killed all those young men yourself?
It killed them.
Well, its fingerprints weren't on the murder weapon. Yours were.
Fools would pretend evil can be brought to heel like a brindle bitch, or be held by your pathetic gulags. With a snap of its finger, it makes men lick the greasy floor of hell just to see its reflection.
Is that what it did last night, John? Snapped its fingers and let another young man die?
It killed again yesterday.
He's not doing
Somebody
this.
just like it found me.
Agent Mulder, can I see you two outside?
What's that guy want?
So what is it, Mulder? Little green man, evil spirits?
Scully, this is Bill Patterson. He runs the investigative support unit out of Quantico.
Behavioral science. You wrote the book. It's an honor, sir.
Is that what you think, too? That the suspect is possessed by some dark spirit?
No, not at all, sir.
Strange company you keep, then.
That's what always amazed me about you, Bill. How you never fit your own profile. No one would ever guess how really mean-spirited you are.
The arrest of John Mostow is a result of 3 years of hard work by my unit. You can imagine that we were awful upset by this latest murder and by the suspect floating this possession theory.
You think he's got an accomplice, then? Even though your own profile of Mostow says that he's most certainly working alone.
No, he acted alone. And that murder last night was done by a second killer, and he acted alone, too.
What about these drawings of Mostow's, these gargoyles?
He says he draws them to keep this demon of his away.
I was asked to look into this case. If you've got a problem with that, I suggest you take it up with A.D. Skinner.
Yep, Skinner's put him onto this on purpose. Skinner knows that there's more to this story than this Patterson thinks.
Patterson never liked me.
Thought you were considered the fair-haired boy when you joined the bureau.
Not by Patterson. Didn't want to get my knees dirty.
Oof.
You mean you couldn't worship him?
Something like that, yeah. Patterson had this saying about tracking a killer. If you wanted to know an artist, you had to look at his art. What he really meant was if you wanted to catch a monster, you had to become one yourself.
Oh. Wow, I like that. It's scary that this guy surrounds himself with so many of these pictures of this demon.
This guy's definitely some kind of monster. It's just a cat.
I thought it was one of these pictures coming to life.
Oh.
Now our guys must have locked it in here.
No, he's obviously got his own key to the place.
I wonder if the cat is this demon thing. No, that can't be.
There's air coming through here. Must be something on the other side of the wall.
There's a door.
So what does he keep behind there? Bodies? Body parts?
Why
Skeletons?
don't you wait till we can get some more light in here?
I've got some light.
I don't know if I want to look. Oh, jeez.
Anything?
More gargoyles, Scully.
Scared me.
Sculpted in clay.
Wow.
Why would he keep him in a secret room?
Because they come to life. Oh, wow. That one's fresh. That's fresh. Behind it is a
Mulder, what
person.
is it?
No. Yep.
Mulder! Tell me what's going on in there?
Who's this guy? So this guy is going to have the demon come up to him. Yeah, that's a demon gargoyle thing. Why this guy? He's an artist. So it's yet another body going to be discovered.
The man is lucky to be alive.
Thank you, Doc.
The Mostow studio upside down. There don't appear to be any more bodies.
How many were recovered?
5. All of them dismembered. All young men whose faces were mutilated. Just like the latest victim saw here.
This one's still alive. You know, between you and me, I think Patterson secretly went to Skinner and requested Mulder on this case.
He requested him?
Oh.
I've been working with Patterson for 3 years on this, and this just about killed him, you know, until we finally got a break and arrested Mostow. But then this first copycat murder really threw him for a loss.
Mulder's under the impression that Patterson never thought too highly of him.
Late night, full of beers in him, he starts telling me Mulder stories, how he's some kind of crack genius.
What?
Stitches, what happened?
Okay.
Mostow bit me during the arrest.
Oh, that's going to get infected with weird stuff.
Where's Mulder?
He told me he was going to go see what he could find out about those drawings of Mostow.
What's he looking for?
I think the same thing you are, sir. A second killer.
I think you should take this conversation outside.
Yes, maybe.
For over 1,200 years, the grotesque image has found its expression in stone, clay, wood, oil, and charcoal. Born again and again, as if resurrecting itself by its own will through tortured human expression, haunting men inwardly so that it might haunt mankind for eternity, as it must have haunted John Mostow. But what impulses moved him to kill? Could this be the same dark force at work? Is this evil something born in each of us, crouching in the shadow of every human soul, waiting to emerge? Is this the monster called madness?
Oh.
We're closing up in a few minutes. So, is this how you're looking for the second killer? What do you really expect to find here?
I'm not sure yet. I've got a few theories. I'm just trying to stitch them together right now.
With your face stuck in a library book.
You said it yourself, Bill. If you want to know the artist, look at the art.
I know where you're going with this, Mulder, because I've been there myself. So I can tell you you're wasting your time. This is nothing but the scrawling of a madman.
It's more to it than that.
Mostow has said everything but what I need to hear. The name of his accomplice.
Unless he's telling the truth.
About being possessed.
I believe him.
Well, I'm really disappointed in you.
Well, I wouldn't want to disappoint you by not disappointing you.
After all this time, I thought maybe you'd finally put your feet back on the ground. Clearly, I was mistaken.
Huh. You called him in on this case. It's probably like it's midnight. He's tired. He's been working all day. Oh, that image of the both of them together, that makes me wonder if that gargoyle can possess anyone at all, and will Mulder get possessed? That wouldn't happen. I'm worried though. Oh wait, what? This is Mulder's apartment? He has not been drawing these pictures? No, it's not gonna happen. No, he's just put them up. What? Why though? Why would you do this? Oh no, it's happening to him. He's in the artist's place. Oh no, no, no. What? Okay. He's in some sort of trance? Oh no, this is terrible. That's Scully. Oh! Oh! Is that for real? That's really a demon, a gargoyle that's come to life. I have this weird feeling that it's someone that we've seen in this episode, whoever this gargoyle thing is. Oh, I'm scared. Oh no. Oh, thank goodness for the laundry stuff to be there.
I was scared, Mulder. I didn't know where you were.
I want to see a doctor sometime tomorrow.
Oof.
Case of infection.
Thanks. Mulder, you still haven't told me what you were doing in Mostow's studio.
I was working.
At 3:30 in the morning? Mulder, I haven't seen or spoken to you in almost 2 days now. You haven't been returning my phone
This
call.
thing exists, Scully.
What are you talking about?
Whatever keeps killing those young men.
Mostow killed those men, Mulder.
Whatever attacked me wasn't a person.
Well, did you actually see it? Mulder, maybe you're just seeing what you want to see.
What makes you think I would want to see that? I didn't imagine it, Scully.
Listen to what you're saying. You're starting to sound like... Look, when I couldn't reach you, I went to your apartment. I saw your new wallpaper. Don't you realize what is happening here, Mulder? He is testing you. He is the reason you were brought on this case in the first place.
Patterson?
Patterson. Maybe it is a test to just see if he's insane.
Mulder, where are you going?
Maybe this has been just a whole setup by Patterson to just get rid of Mulder because everyone will think he's crazy. Oh, she's not happy.
So, how's Mulder holding up?
Sir, can I have a minute? I'm curious about what you're doing concerning Agent Mulder.
I'm afraid I don't know what you're referring to.
I think you knew exactly how Agent Mulder would respond when you brought him on this case.
If you're concerned about Agent Mulder's conduct or behavior, maybe you should take that up with him.
You know I already have. Is this some kind of a payback for what happened 8 years ago because Mulder quit the ISU?
My motivations aren't that petty.
Then why?
I asked for Mulder because I want to close the book on this godforsaken case once and for all.
And you knew that he could help you solve it.
Let Mulder do what he has to do. Don't get in his way.
But it might destroy him in the process. I don't like it. He's really taking on board everything that's been going on. I don't think it's safe. Is that a scalpel? Like that weapon in the guy's tire? There's blood on it or something, isn't there? Oh! That's the blade. That's weird.
Why didn't it kill me like it killed the others? Why did it let me live?
Even if I could tell you why, you would not understand.
Help me to understand, John.
Please, go away.
No, you have to help me go deeper.
You have felt its hunger felt your bones rattle by its frozen breath. Nothing can be done.
Unless I find it. Just tell me how to find it, John.
He wants to protect
You
him.
can't find it.
Whoa!
It can't find you.
Wow.
Maybe it already has.
Oh no. I'm scared. Like, this one is so weird to see Mulder
First time
get
up, I struck out.
so
All three pieces
directly
are clean.
involved. Whose prints?
Looks like a partial index.
Is it Mulder's?
I ran the prints against the NCIC database. Turns out he's one of our own people. Your partner.
These are
knew it.
Mulder's prints? Are you sure?
I double-checked. I assumed he must have been the one that recovered the knife at the crime scene.
I wonder if this Patterson really is dodgy. And he's just framing Mulder for whatever reason.
Yes, she is.
It's gone.
Assistant Director Skinner's asked to see you right away.
Oh no. Okay, well he's got word of it now, hasn't he? Well, the knife's been taken from there. Yeah, I think it's Patterson. It's gotta be Patterson. He's framing him for whatever reason.
Come in. I heard they found you in evidence. I assume you were looking for the murder weapon in this Mostow case. Is it your opinion the missing evidence is the same weapon you found at the crime scene earlier today?
I'm not absolutely certain.
But Agent Mulder's prints were found on it.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen Agent Mulder or spoken to him about this?
No, sir.
Are you worried about him, Agent Scully?
No, sir.
Off the record. So am I.
But he's got nothing to do with this. This is just, he's being framed by Patterson, surely. Like, what is this? This gargoyle is real though, and it's doing something with him. Unless he's just doing that theory to study art you have to, or to be an artist you have to study art, or whatever that theory was that he said. Oh, what? Oh, it was a dream. Oh. I thought, yes, it is them. It's Patterson. That's a new one. Oh, God. Well, who's under there? What's the cat? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's probably Patterson. Ew. Whose hand is that? Don't touch it, Mulder. Don't touch it.
Yeah, this is Greg Namhauser. Please call me right away. I need to talk to you right away about a pop.
Is that Scully calling this phone? But that... What? That's the guy's phone?
Hello?
Mulder?
Scully?
Are you with Nemhauser?
No, should I be?
Well, that's who I was calling. He left his number on my answering machine. He said he had to talk to me. Do you know where he is?
I'm not sure.
Mulder, that knife that we recovered from the crime scene, I think it's the same one that Mostow used.
What makes you say that?
Because Mostow's was stolen from evidence. Your prints were all over it.
Yeah, I examined Mostow's knife yesterday in the evidence room. I wanted to see what it felt like in my hand.
To get
Scully,
inside
I
his
didn't
head.
take it.
I want you to stay exactly where you are. I'm gonna be there in a few minutes.
Yeah.
It's so weird. It's giving the vibes that Mulder is possessed by this gargoyle, but I don't think that's what it is. I think he's just trying to get into the head of it and work it out. Oh. Oh. Yep.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
It's Nemhauser. But you already knew that, didn't you?
Yep.
You killed him, Bill. When he suspected it was you, you killed him.
Are you out of your mind?
Not me. Not now.
Put that gun down.
Not until you tell me what you're doing here. Look at your hands.
Oh, covered in clay.
Now ask yourself what you're doing here.
I'm not sure.
You're here because John Mostow stole 3 years of your life. Every day and every night for 3 years, you lived and dreamed the horror show that was in his head, and I'm sorry. Imagining everything he imagined. Sinking deeper and deeper into the ugliness, just like you taught us to do. But when you finally caught him, it didn't just go away. All that violence stayed alive inside you.
Yep.
You wanted to stop, but you couldn't.
Mulder, what the hell are you doing?
Scully, get that light off me.
First, put the gun down.
You don't understand.
Help me understand why you have a gun on Agent Patterson.
Oh! Oh no, Scully!
Scully.
So it was Patterson. I thought he was just framing Mulder, but it's a little bit different. He's gonna kill himself. It's the only way to get that out of his head. Oh, he's turned into a gargoyle himself, right? Oh my. He's the gargoyle, Patterson.
Mulder?
Oh no. Oh.
You okay, Mulder?
He didn't get shot? He shot Patterson. Oh, thank goodness. Hang on, I saw a gargoyle, but...
You should call an ambulance. His pulse is still strong.
No, I know what I saw. Oh. He was a gargoyle, I swear. So Patterson's gonna be in here.
Listening to me? Isn't someone listening to me? It wasn't me! I didn't kill them!
We work in the dark. We do what we can to battle the evil that would otherwise destroy us. But if a man's character is his fate, this fight is not a choice, but a calling. Yet sometimes the weight of this burden causes us to falter, allowing the monsters without to turn within. And we are left alone, staring into the abyss, into the laughing face of madness.
Oh wow, that one was kind of creepy. I enjoyed that one, but it was pretty creepy. I don't like the idea of those gargoyle statues coming to life and possessing others. And it did have me guessing all the way to the end, which I very much appreciate. It was interesting when I started to suspect Patterson being involved, but obviously I had the wrong idea about that. I thought that maybe he was getting his revenge on Mulder and framing him by taking the knife, getting Mulder's prints on it, planting it. But that just seemed very far-fetched. Like, why would he want to go to so much trouble to get revenge on Mulder for what he did in the past, like 8 years ago? I just thought that was pretty strange, but maybe, maybe Patterson's a little bit loopy. But then it turns out that something that Mulder said in the beginning of this episode really came into play. He said something along the lines of, to understand the artist, you have to look at the art, or something along those lines. Look, it's something along those lines. And I think that's what happened to Patterson all this time. He had spent, years on trying to work out this case, trying to come to a conclusion, trying to solve this case. And by spending so much time on it, he eventually became possessed. Though I won't say that I actually think it was a gargoyle possession. I think it was just all in everyone's minds. But he became overrun with all of those feelings and emotions of having to solve this case for so long that he took on board those urges and the need to kill. Oh, look, it's just, this one was very, very strange. Very strange. I don't actually think that Mulder was starting to become possessed by the gargoyle or from his involvement in the case. However, I think that he was doing what he said in the beginning was to get into the mindset of someone else. Perhaps if they didn't come to a conclusion quick enough, maybe what happened to Patterson could have happened to Mulder as well, but they managed to solve it and put an end to it before anything bad could happen with Mulder. It was just really weird. Like, the show sort of made you think that it was happening to Mulder too, with all the pictures in his apartment, just him hanging around that other guy's apartment and him just going, a little bit weird. But I don't think that was the case at all. I think he was just trying to put himself in someone else's shoes and try and figure out what's happened. But I do think that if he had have stayed in those shoes for too long, then maybe that would have happened to him too. Very interesting. I am a little bit curious, I guess, with how much Scully seemed to not trust Mulder in this one. She was like right to jump on the bandwagon of, yes, Mulder's fingerprints are on this weapon. When he had his gun on Patterson in the secret back room, she was like, what are you doing? She didn't have his back at all during that, and I find that a little bit sad. She just seemed to think that he had gone crazy, which, I mean, I don't blame her. It kind of looked like it. I want to say that she didn't seem to ask him enough questions, but then Mulder was also very closed off throughout this episode and behaving really weird, so it's not her fault, I guess. Interesting episode. I love that it went in a different direction than what I thought. So yeah, interesting. It was quite deep, but I liked it. I think it was pretty gross though, I've got to say. Alright guys, going to leave this episode here. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day. Bye.